Good morning, Tom. I was curious, what's your take on how the Republicans have bought up all the, how do I say this, the people that are voting for Republicans? I mean, it must take billions of dollars to do that, and they've done it.
I don't understand your question, Jake. What do you mean Republicans have bought up rich people? I mean, it seems to me that the rich people bought the Republicans.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're a person that has a total wealth of less than, say, I don't know, call it $400 million, why in the world would you ever want to vote for a Republican?
Yeah. Well, if you hate black people and brown people, you could vote Republican. I would say probably 80–90% of the Republican voters right now are voting that way for that reason. If you want a strongman government, if you don't believe in democracy and you think that the way that Vladimir Putin is running Russia, the way that Viktor Orban is running Hungary, are good things, that ensures stability, then vote Republican. If you're somebody who hates queer people in the queer community and doesn't think that gays and lesbians should be allowed to get married or adopt, if you're that kind of a bigot, then vote Republican, because those are your peeps. I don't know, Jake. Beyond that, I did an interview this morning about my new book with another show, a podcast actually, and the woman who was asking me was like, why do you think all these, half of America is ready to vote for Trump? And all I could say was, years ago, I had no idea how deep and wide white racism is in the United States. I had always believed better of white people. And my bubble has been punctured. My illusions have been shattered. I get what you're saying. I don't even think it's mostly money. I think because there are very, very wealthy people who are voting Democratic, because they want the best for the country. I think you look at people, some of these right-wing funders, particularly the ones who grew up in apartheid South Africa, and I think that they're just trying to reinvent America like apartheid South Africa. They want apartheid back, and that's I'm of the opinion, I could be wrong, but I'm of the opinion that that's why Elon Musk gave $75 million to a Trump super PAC. Who knows? But I can't come up with a better explanation. Maybe he just wants another tax break, but, the guy's got more money than God. So I just don't think it's financial. I think it has to do with, whether you want to live in a country, a pluralistic country, a country where everybody has a shot at a good life, or whether you want to live in a segregated society. Jake, thanks for the call. Great question. Thank you. It's 20 minutes past the hour. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds with more of the news of the day and your call. Stay tuned.